Okay. So the hacker keeps deleting my videos whenever I make a video on my another sale, Realme 8i. On that, whenever I make videos after 10 or even after 1 minute, sometimes the videos are blocked. Means videos are stopped and they are not saved. Means the hacker is really troubling me a lot. It doesn't want me, it wants me to slow down in every aspect. While making video also, it wants to slow me down. And yesterday I like wasted my 2 hours sleep at 4 o'clock because of this hacker. I'm gonna file a police complaint against this hacker who has hacked my account and who has been troubling me for more than 10 years. I want to know exactly. I have an idea who it can be, like it's a gang, but I want to know. But keeping it aside, I want to talk in this video. I'm using my another sale, Oppo F9, to talk about Atanatiya Sutta. Now, what is Atanatiya Sutta? And why I decided to by heart it and understand it and discuss about it, because I found it interesting, and not everyone gonna find it interesting. The one who is interested in mystical knowledge is interested in knowing the world beyond this world, beyond the sense world, to experience those things. Only those people, that deeply moral and deeply sensible people, gonna find it interesting. This is very clear to me. So I don't know the Pali language, but it's very similar to Sanskrit and it's very similar to Marathi. So many things, even without looking for its translation. Some lines I can get them, and even words, but not every word. And the translation of Atanatiya Sutta, I looked for some videos, YouTube videos, and some few articles, and I don't know if these are correct or not, because I don't have any standard book like we refer to study for exams especially. So Atanatiya Sutta, Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arhato Samma Sambuddhassa. It is uttered 3 times. Then Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Why? If you see Buddhist chanting, you will see the people or the monks chanting each sutta 3 times, each line 3 times. Most of the important lines 3 times, like Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, like Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Then Dutiyam be same, then Titiyam be same, means total 9 lines, and each line for 3 times. So main lines are uttered for 3 times, and it comes to eventually as and this is summed up as 9 lines, like 9 times. So you can see the importance of 369 in Buddhist scriptures, like Buddhist chanting. So I don't know the importance and why it is so. Maybe to understand or remember these lines in a better way in Buddhist scriptures, or according to Buddha, or maybe these are powerful number, because according to Nikola Tesla, 369, the power of 369 is there, and the most powerful number is considered as 9. So if you see these lines, these are 9 lines, each line 3 times, so total 9 lines are there, important lines. And this is very good that even Buddha knew about it, definitely knew about it, but it is not mentioned separately as such. And such mystical knowledge from every religion, I guess, is taken up and stolen by secret societies, evil secret societies, and they put their evil energy into that. Because I have been watching so many YouTube videos on secret societies, and many videos were recommended to me on YouTube and Facebook, that a secret society like Illuminati and Freemasonry have been watching me for more than 10 years. I don't know why they're watching me. Even I get bored watching myself in the mirror, or even I get bored remembering my past life and all. So I don't know why these people have been watching me. It's their problem, and they're creating problems in my life. So, and according to them, they are pedophilic. According to some YouTubers, they are pedophilics, and they sacrifice beings on 369 dates, like with basic number as 369, like 15, 27, 12, 24, 369, like that. And also on full moon day, no moon day, and Friday, because I have been seeing deaths, accidental deaths, or some killing, happening on Fridays, or these 369 days, no moon day, full moon day, like obvious killing. And my pets were lost on those days. My relatives were killed, definitely killed on those days. So there is a sense whatever YouTubers are telling, some YouTubers, I think they are telling the truth. Maybe not everything whatever they are telling is the truth, but some of it is definitely true. And this mystical knowledge is like a powerful knowledge, and it can be used to benefit oneself and others also, or it can be used to destroy others also. For example, it is like a knife, like these powerful numbers, it can be used as a knife. Knife can be used to cook healthy food. It can be used to do surgery and heal people, or it can be used to kill innocent people out of jealousy. So it depends, and I feel these Illuminati and Freemasonry, these are just stealing knowledge from other religions and using it for their benefit, for evil purposes. So, Atanatiya Sutta, and to me, I wanted this Sutta in Devanagari, not in English, because in English the word is not pronounced as it is. Sometimes the P is silent, sometimes B is silent, sometimes J is silent, sometimes T is silent, and the word is not pronounced as it is. Like A can be silent as A. It depends. But in Devanagari, in Marathi, it is not like that. If you write something, if the word is there, you'll pronounce it as it is. There is no confusion. There is absolutely no confusion. It's very clear. In English, it's like there is lots of confusion. So to me, the Marathi and Devanagari script, Sanskrit, and even Pali, these languages were developed and designed by very mature, insightful, and people with wisdom. And English is, I see it is developed by the people who are not very mature and confused. And you can see different, all pronunciations are there in Marathi and Devanagari, in Sanskrit, and in Hindi also. In Hindi, there is no ch, there is no z, there is no r. But in Marathi, every pronunciation is there. There is r is there is r is there, t, th, p, b, b is okay. T, th, t, d, r, r. These pronunciations are not there. These phonetic sounds are not there in English. Only one phonetic sound is not there in Sanskrit and Hindi and Marathi, and that is ro, ro, ro. It's very difficult for me to pronounce because I'm not, like, my origin is not English. Like R, that ro sound, ro. It's very difficult for me to pronounce that ro sound because I'm not used to it. So that ro sound is not there. Otherwise, each and every kind of phonetic sound is there. So to me, Marathi, Sanskrit, Pali, Marathi especially, it's very good language. Even I don't know if R is there in Pali, but in Marathi I see, even in Hindi there are some phonetic sounds are missing, but in Marathi everything is there. So Marathi is a very good language. It's not because I'm Marathi. Marathi is a good language because there is a R also. In Sanskrit, I don't know, in Sanskrit R is there, but in Marathi R is there. I don't remember because Sanskrit was my second language. I had taken from 8th standard, 8th grade to 10th grade. So we'll start with Atanatiya Sutta. Evam me sutam. Thus have I heard. Ekam samayam bhagva raja kahe viharati kichha kuthe pabbate athako chattaro maharaja. Ekam samayam, on one occasion, Bhagava Rajagahe Viharati, the blessed one was staying in the city of Rajagaha, Gichakute Pappate, on the vulture's peak. Athako Chattaro Maharaja. Athako means then Chattaro, 4 Maharaja, great kings. Then 4 great kings. Mahatyacha Yakhasenaya, Mahatyacha Gandhabhasenaya, Mahatyacha Kumbhandasenaya, Mahatyacha Nagasenaya. Mahatya means great. Yaksena means army. Now, Yakha means Yaksha, Gandharva means Gandharva, Kumbhanda, I don't know, Naga means reptilians. So, Yakshi means they have mentioned spirits, Gandharva means Gandharvas, those are dancers, dance spirits of artistic people. Kumbhanda Senaya, Kumbhanda they have mentioned it is as goblins, some weird looking animal. Nag Senaya, reptilians. So, as long as I understand, these are beings not from this realm but other realms beyond our sense or reach of our sense world. And I'm not very satisfied with this material, mundane world that's very temporary and it's very boring, very immature people, immature beings are there. So I'm very interested in communicating with the higher realms who are very mature, and I really want to encounter with them and to be part of them because I'm very bored of this world. I want some world that's real, and I feel we can reach it to that level through vipassana meditation because whatever has written, some stages are written in scriptures which I didn't know. I have experienced those stages, so I'm very sure that if they have mentioned these things also, I think it must be real. It must be real. So Yaksha, Gandharva, Kumbhanda, Naga. I don't know if these beings are from the lower realms or the higher realms according to Buddhist scripture, because according to Buddhist scripture, with the scriptures, there are three lokas or realms: Arupa Loka, Arupa Brahma Loka, Rupa Brahma Loka, Arupa Brahma, Rupa Brahma, and third one is Kama Loka. These three realms are there. Now, Arupa Brahma Loka, they have said that the beings are made up of immaterial things. Immaterial things means they are not made up of earth, water, fire, and what else? Air. They are not made up of these elements. I don't know what they are made up of. So I was thinking what they're made up of. I made a video, and after 2 days, I got a dream. I got an answer, because what happens, and it has been happening with me for a long time, like from my school days. Whenever I used to solve any mathematical problem or any question I had, and I was not even video game, I was not able to solve the problem, then the solution used to come into my mind in my dream state, and it's very real. And whenever I applied it to the real life, it really worked, and it really solved the problem. So my dreams, like, these are very mystical, and some are really good, and some are really, most of them are very scary, and some are really good, some just help me to solve the problems. So dream world is like mystical word for me. So in my dream, I saw that one being was watching me constantly, and I was not aware of that. One scientist gave me some glasses. Through those glasses, I could see those glasses were through those glasses we could see infrared waves. So I could see a bunch of a crowd of infrared wavelengths, a bunch of infrared wavelengths making a shape of humanoid shape, and it was around 9 feet tall, and it was watching me constantly, and it had red eyes. Eyes means those waves making that form, humanoid form, and it had no air, nothing. It was very tall, and it could like float. It was floating only, not could. It was floating only, and I saw it, and then I got my answer that Arupa Brahmaloka are made up of these waves, electromagnetic kind of waves. They're made up of electromagnetic waves, you can say, because every emotion is made up of elements, and if they purify emotions and they reach to that tree, must be they're left with only waves and not the matter. So that was my answer in my dream about Rupa Brahmaloka, and it's a higher realm. Then Rupa Brahmaloka, Arupa Brahmaloka, again sub-realms are there, four sub-realms are there that I don't know. Then again Rupa Brahmaloka, there are 16 sub-realms, and they are made up of only mind, there is no matter, or fine matter. They are made up of fine matter, they are saying. Maybe just air, because we cannot see the air. It's beyond our reach, we can just sense it. So these are beyond our reach. These they are, because they are made up of very fine matter, and there are 16 sub-realms of Rupa Brahmaloka, and then there is Kamaloka, means the beings who have the sexual desire in them, like human beings, animals, and gods. Gods are higher than human beings, and human beings are higher to animals and lower beings, hell beings, and all. So I had that. Just a minute. If I don't know if I have it in this. Yeah, I think I have it. Yeah. Let me see. I have that. Let's say Yoga King Journal. In that, you will get the different dreams. So I don't know in which dream, according to Buddhist scripture, these beings belong to, and how they came to know that this man is the blessed one, and we should meet this man at night time, maybe in his dream time, or maybe Buddha's meditation time, astral travel time, maybe during that time they came to meet this person. And how they came to know, maybe because of the aura and the kind of wavelengths, yeah, because according to Buddha it's a baloko pakampito. This is the world is not as it seems to be. Our sense organs, they just perceive them and limit them, and as we are trapped in the sense world, five six sense world, including the feeling mind, we cannot see things beyond it, beyond them, beyond these sense organs. So, and beyond the sense organs, the world is just waves, wavelets. Sabbaloko pakampito, means everything is just vibing and vibing, and it has been like this from infinity, and it will be like this till infinity, and no one can change it. It is as it is. That's the ultimate reality beyond the senses, that Sabbaloko pakampito, and we don't see it, we just experience it in real. And some glimpses I have got, that's why I can understand this line. I can feel this line because some glimpses I have of this stage through meditation. But I have not come across certain beings. In dreams, I have encountered beings, like I told you just now. So, great army of yaksas, large army of gandhabas, large army of kumbandas, and large army of nagas. Chaturdisam Rakham Tapetva, Chaturdisam Gumbam Tapetva, Chaturdisam Ovaram Tapetva. Having set up a guard defensive force, watch over four quarters. Chaturdisam is four quarters, four sides. Abhikantaya Ratya, Ratya night time was drawing to close, as night was drawing close to. Abhikanta Venna Keval Kappam, wait to see the blessed one. Gichakutam Ubhasitva, illuminating the entire vulture's peak with their radiance. Yena Bhagva Tena Upasankaminsu, salutate the blessed one. Upasankamitva Bhagvantam Abhivaditva, and sat down to one side. I think Upasankamitva means, I think, sat down. Nisindisu, I think, sat down. Ekamantam is on one side. Tepi Kho Yakha, some of the Yakhas, Apakache Bhagvantam Abhivaditva, Ekamantam Nisidinsu, saluted the blessed one and sat down to one side. Apakache means maybe some. Apakache Bhagvata Saddhim Samodinsu, Samodaniyam, Katham Saraniyam, Viti Saritva, Ekamantam Nisidinsu. Some exchanged greetings with the Blessed One and sat down to one side. Appekeche Yena Bhagva Tenanjalim, Pranamitva, Ekamantam Nisidinsu. Some saluted the Blessed One with joint hands, joint palms, and sat down to one side. Appekeche no Namaguttam, Savetva, Ekamantam Nisidinsu. Some announced their names and clan and sat down to one side. Clan, CLAN means, because I didn't know, it's a gotra. Nama Gotra means name, and Gotra means Gotra means family, related, blood related family, or marriage related family. Appekeche Dhunniputa Ekamantam Nisinninsu, and some sat down in silence. Ekamantam Nisinno Ko Vesavanna Maharaja Bhagavatam Etad Voja Santihi Bhante. Then the great king Vesavanna, who was seated on one side, said to the Blessed One. So next, Bhagavantam Etat Vocha said to the Blessed One, Santi Bhante, tomorrow I'll just go for next Sutta paragraphs. This much is enough for today. And I think there must have been everything that is explained by Buddha, I think, or that was explained by Buddha in ancient time in the scriptures. But I think those scriptures were destroyed by some anti-dhamma forces. Like there is always some religion fight. Hindus fighting with Muslims, Muslims fighting with Hindus, then again Buddhas and Jainas, the different religion fights, and in those fights the reality is lost. And I don't see Buddhist as a religion, because this is very polluted word now. Religion means the law of universe, um, like Dhamma means law of universe, and Buddha talks about Dhamma, and it's not about a particular sect. And I agree with Goenkaji that um, we should not fight on the basis of the religion, but you can see common characteristics. If you follow certain religion strictly, like if you follow certain, like in Muslims, they just wear burqa and all. If you just follow certain religions strictly, you will have certain characteristics definitely. That like you will kill certain animals on certain occasions. You will, like Jainas and Brahmanis, they don't eat. Most of them nowadays it is changed, but previously they never used to kill animals and never used to have even eggs also, and that's a good thing. So you should see what is good and compassionate, and I like Buddhist religion most because of the main basic principles, that is compassion, non-violence, primary non-violence. It's not like that anyone can come and kill us. No, we have to protect ourselves. There is a self-protection also. It's not like Gandhi principle that anyone can come and we'll just stand. No, no, no. Buddha has not taught like that. Buddha has taught to self-protect. Self-protection he has taught, and some Buddhas have developed that karate and some techniques to protect ourselves. Some exercises like karate technique, taekwondo technique, like those techniques developed by some Buddhas. So Buddha has not taught violence upon oneself. The what Mahatma Gandhi has taught to me is a violence upon your own self. Like indirect violence, someone is killing you and you are just like standing. No, it's not like this is bullshit, and I don't agree with that. So I like Buddha's teaching. And some things I might not agree, like shaving your hair and all these things. I don't agree. Wearing certain kind of clothes, I don't agree. Certain things I definitely agree, like compassion, then appadipo bhava, use your own brain, develop your own insight, um, encounter reality, and you cannot trust anyone before having good experience with that person. That person should have that positive habitual sankharas. Some people take advantage of the trust, that's the different thing, but the trust follows the experience, the positive experience, that's it. So I like Buddha's teaching the most, and it's not just parroting. He has actually given the technique, Vipassana technique, and Anapana is meditation technique, but Vipassana is the technique to see the reality as itself, taught by Goenka. And I wish Goenka explained this Atanatiya Sutta and these beings, because I think Goenka and his teachers have better understanding than many of the monks, because I have not seen monks. How many monks I don't know. There may be good monks also, mature monks, arhat monks, but I don't know. But as long as I know that Sayagi Yubakin really good, then Goenka is good. Even their teachers, that their tradition is very good. So I like their teaching, and they have, to me, they have understood Buddha's teaching in a better way, far better than the most Buddhists. They don't have knowledge. Most Buddhists, they just call themselves Buddhists. They eat anything. They eat. I'm not a I'm not a strict vegetarian, but I know that that's my fault. That I have so much food, and still I kill some animal. Means I don't kill, but still sometimes I eat chicken. But I love birds, and I have reduced eating chicken and even fishes. Like last year, only 5 to 6 times, not more than that. In Goa, I used to have because of the cultural influence. But then I have stopped eating, and sometimes only, like once in a while, maybe twice a month. No, not twice a month. Once in 2 months, I have it, and that also I'm gonna stop. Even eggs also, I'm gonna stop eating, because you have that sense, you develop that sense and sensitivity and compassion. It comes through meditation, and it comes through observation, deep observation. So it's not like you have to accept the faults in you and you have to improve upon themselves, or you can accept and you can continue, or you just don't accept your faults and continue doing the same thing and start justifying. Like so many people, they justify eating meat. I don't. To me, so that's why I like Buddha's teaching. In other religions, you can kill and eat beings, but human beings should not be killed and eaten by someone else. This is nonsense. Yeah, this is nonsense. Like, this is absolutely double standard attitude of their gods. So this is obviously it's not a god written scripture. It's man written scripture only, man manipulated scripture only. And even there is gender equality, equity, so it's very good. It's gender equality is there, equity is there. There is no like, it's not like female should be submissive to man. It's not male dominant. And if there is any manipulation, there must be manipulation by some other people. But Buddha has not discriminated males and females, and has not told females should be submissive to men. No, there is equality, equal distribution of work, and it's very good. So I like Buddhist teaching the most. Like in some religions, like some Illuminati people, they say that women are great. Now here also they are bringing inequality. Why women are great and men are great? They have their own unique ways, and there should be equity and equity. When they are unique, there should be equity. There can't be equality. There should be equity. So that's why I like Buddha's teaching the most, and I look at him as a scientist. And many jealous people who are anti-dharma, dhamma, or who don't want the real things to come out must have destroyed Buddha's huge scripture, and that's why we don't know these references, whether the Gandhabas. At least I don't know. I find out on net, but I didn't come to know these Yakasena, Gandhabasena, Kumbhansena, Nagsena belong to which realms, and Buddha must have mentioned, but I think those scriptures are lost by certain people because they want to make their religion greater than other religions. They want to steal certain things from the religion, and they want to manipulate certain things for their own benefit, or to benefit certain group, like certain gender or certain group of the people, like certain caste and all. So but earth is telling the truth. The earth crust, the deep earth is telling the truth by revealing the stages of the Buddha, by revealing the scriptures that it happened. It really happened. It means it really happened, and it was not just imagination. And the technique works. I have experienced certain things through the Vipassana technique. So the technique works. So I really know that Buddha happened. He gave the technique, and he gave the right technique, and I'm very thankful to the people who preserved it. So thank you so much for listening to me patiently. Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'll go for the next sutta part. This is the same sutta, but next paragraphs. Thank you. Bye. Good night. Take care.